evening, ladies, gentlemen, and awesome students. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Amy Gilroy, and I'm the Head of Student Development here at ISB, and it is my pleasure to be your MC for you this evening. So a very warm welcome to you all on this very special evening where we recognise the hard works of these wonderful students. And to begin our celebrations, it is my great pleasure to invite Mr. Chris Truen, who is their Head of Year, onto stage to deliver the welcome speech for the Year 11 Celebration of Achievement evening.
Thank you. Good evening to all parents, family members, fellow colleagues, and board members. Good evening to Year 11. It's great to see you all here. You look fantastic this evening. Finally, a special good evening. We welcome back Miss Ayumi, who was at ISB for 35 years. And during that time was a very well-respected Year 10 and 11 tutor teacher. So welcome, Ayu. It's great to have you back. Okay, so we're here tonight to recognise what Year 11 achieved last year and the years before that, because you were the group that started with the IGCSEs in Year 9. And then alongside Year 13 last year, or this year, you were the group that was affected by COVID. But despite all that, you have all done so well. We're so impressed by you all. The best results ever achieved at ISB in Year 11. Just going to read some numbers. 88% of all grades were C to A stars. 40% of you gained 10 or more C to A star grades. 30% of all grades were either A's or A stars. And then on top of that, 14% of you gained A to A stars and 8 or more grades. Can we give them a clap, please, because I've done so well. So some people in this room have heard me say this before. Right at the start of this calendar year, my wife, Mrs. Truen, made a comment. She said, this generation has had no significant world events in their lifetime that they will remember. So little did she know that within a few months of her nothing significant comment, you'll be rolling out of bed, or in some cases maybe not, just before class started, in your pajamas maybe, and being able to eat and drink without any of us knowing. So I guess there were some benefits. Examinations were then cancelled. What was there to work towards? ISB, we ran online courses for you. These weren't compulsory, but a lot of you turned up, even though you did not need to. You persevered and you showed great resilience. Desmond Tutu said, a time of crisis is not just a time of anxiety and worry, it gives you a chance, an opportunity to choose well or choose badly. You all chose well. So, as I say, this has been an interesting year, and something we'll look back on is the words that get chucked up every year. Every year there's some words we get added to everyday language. This year's words, here are some of them. Zoomers, coronials, bubbles, asymptomatic, cluster, community spread, super spreader, flattening the curve, social distancing, self-isolation, quarantine, drive-through testing, personal protective equipment, and Zoom bombing. All words for this calendar year. As you go forward from this interesting year, please remember to choose well. Remember that life will continue to throw you curveballs. Build on the lessons of this year. You are a very gifted group, as we've seen from your results. Please enjoy this evening. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Truen. So now it is time to present the certificates. Students, I would like you to be reminded about the social distancing precautions, so there'll be no handshaking this evening. Please receive your certificates with both hands. So I'd now like to invite the class of 11 AME up to get ready by the side of the stage for me. And we are very pleased to welcome Miss Ayumi to present the official certificate to her tutor group. Okay, so Aline was not able to be here tonight, so we shall start with Katerina Boskovic. Justin Chu. Marie Cooper. Kyle was sadly not able to be with us this evening, so we move on to Banny Ho. Mazouk Kamali. Jonathan Killen. Nicholas Qua. And sadly, Joyce and John Lee were not able to be with us tonight, so we'll move on to Adelina Marcussen. And Max Pritchard. Zohaib Salmon. Sahil Samtani. And sadly, Terence and Ben were not able to be with us this evening, so we'll move on to Selena Sito. And Cassandra Wong. And Shasha Zulkarnain. And that concludes all the students from 11 AME. Thank you very much. And next, please could I ask 11 DSA students to come and get ready by the side of the stage. And we are very pleased to welcome Ms. Chigu Farida Samian onto stage. So sadly, Daniel could not be with us this evening. So the first student from 11 DSA we welcome onto stage is Saifullah Bari. And Zaim Barin. Yishuen Chiang. Ismail Dadabe. Zima Irwin. Aina Fadilla. I don't think Rafti's been able to make it this evening, so we shall move on to Man Haider. And Amy Hasnell. Zaim Janey. Shafiq Jeffrey. Linlet Mou. Elena Mohammed. Peter Nguyen. Adam Nerwan. And sadly, John could not be with us this evening, so we move on to Dina Salahuddin. Fariza Sufri. Fiona Swindles. And Sivon Tan. And that concludes all of the students for 11 DSA. Thank you very much, Farida. I am now welcome onto stage the class of 11 SAS. By the side of the stage, should I say. If you'd like to come and get ready to receive your certificates. And I'm very pleased to welcome on stage their tutor, Mrs. Sarah Asquith. And the first student to receive their certificate from 11 SAS is Amir Badi. Sadly, no Lisa or Jack this evening, so we shall move on to Sarah Gale. Sadly, no Afreen this evening, but we welcome on stage Charlotte Heath. And sadly, no Max tonight, so we welcome Sammy Instone. And Chihiro Kishimoto. Sadly, no Maya this evening, so we welcome Shashakula. And Shajwan Marsad. Sadly, no Nikisha this evening, so we welcome Amar Rosazam. No Iwan or Alvin tonight, so we welcome Liana Shah. And Hadif Zalazmi. And that concludes all of the students for 11 SAS. Thank you very much, Mrs. Athwith. I hope your hands have just got warmed up because we have plenty more applauding to go. So with 11 FCO next, please could I welcome all of the students to come and get ready to receive their certificates by the side of the stage. And I'm very pleased to welcome onto stage to present their certificates, their tutor, Mr. Francisco Correa. So we welcome the first of the students from 11 FCO, Fikri Abdullah. Azad Afif. Suri Atamaya. Sadly, no Amir this evening, so we welcome Mia Fife. And Li Wei Go. And Zach Halaluddin. And Hazira Hamid. And Harry Kwang. This was a man who thought ahead. And sadly, no June this evening. So we welcome onto stage and welcome back at ISB, Rahul Paul. Sadly, no Rahal or Emily this evening, so we welcome Sarah Roslin. And Marsha Shariful Rizal. And Yinghui Wang. And Adam Wong. And Zen Wong. And finally, Daniel Youssef. Thank you very much to all of our Year 11 graduates. So we are pleased to invite to this event the students and families who are new to ISB this year, so we can celebrate their successes too. So I'd like to invite on stage to present them with their certificates, Mr. Roy Curian, ISB Board of Directors. And Mr. Curian will be celebrating our new Year 12 IB students, including the Ministry of Education scholarship students living in ISB residence. So first, could we welcome on stage Natesh Kanan. You can come straight up, Natesh. And Rashad Suni. And Precious Eclipse. And finally, Junshan Su. And I think your whole year would agree that all of the new students this year have been very warmly welcomed into the year and have been great assets to Year 12. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much, Mr. Roy Curian. So congratulations to all of you again, the 2019 to 2020 Year 11 cohort, and also to their very proud parents and families. We now present a musical interlude for you called Terminal Velocity. So please welcome onto stage our Year 12 IB musician, Natesh Kanan. thank you so much, Nitesh, for that incredible performance. And I also congratulate you for holding your inner showman inside and not doing any knee slides on stage tonight, which I know it is hard for him to do. Nitesh Kannan. Incredible stuff. Okay, it is now my pleasure to welcome on stage our head boy and head girl, Max Pritchard and Mia Fife. Thank you.
Good evening, ISB, board of directors, parents, teachers, tutors, and fellow classmates. It is wonderful for us all to come together and for me to see so many familiar faces here tonight. For those of you who don't know us, my name is Max Pritchard.
Good evening, my name is Mia Fife, and we are here to talk about our unforgettable experience last year and our journey here at ISB. For many of us, our journey started way back in primary at the old site. And for others, your journey is only just beginning. With that in mind, let's reflect on the past 3 years as we work to complete our IGCSEs. We started year 9 pursuing 1-year IGCSEs. That was a very challenging time for us, but we gained the experience of what a real exam would be like. As we moved into year 10, we started our 2-year IGCSEs. Over the next 2 years, we were given the opportunity to grow together, build our knowledge, and gain our independence. At times, we felt immense pressure, unsure of how we were going to get through the next 2 years. Yet, we have proven to ourselves, our families, and our friends that we really can do it. We learned that hard work, positivity, and dedication really does pay off. We triumphed, we learned from our mistakes, and ultimately we finished our IGCSEs under these unique circumstances.
We've all as a community faced many challenges this year. In addition, we've all had to tackle many personal challenges, such as coping with lockdown and dragging ourselves up at 7 a.m. for online registration. We've all had to quickly adapt, find new ways to approach learning, alter our views, and remain open-minded. On top of the COVID pandemic, we also had to face exams, or should I say, the lack of. Never before has any other year group had to deal with the cancellation of international exams. The constant uncertainty plagued many of our minds. Throughout this time of struggle, I was very proud to see all of us band together and support each other.
Although we couldn't leave the house, we all talked to each other on our group chats, constantly sharing the latest news and always reassuring each other. I was so happy to see the incredible support that came through from everyone, like a big family. This also extends to our end-of-year celebrations, and we really enjoyed coming together in the IB workroom.
As well as the dedication of all the students, the resilience of the ISB staff shouldn't and will not go unnoticed. On behalf of my fellow classmates, I would like to extend a warm thank you to all the teachers for putting up with us during these difficult times, being immensely patient as we barraged them with endless questions about our coursework and final grades. Many of us did not turn up to virtual lessons, yet our teachers continued to provide online classes and were truly there for us during those uncertain months. It undoubtedly was tough. I think every teacher and every student deserves a big round of applause for the resilience that was collectively shown during this year.
As we embark on the IB diploma, it can feel daunting. The undeniable fate of stress in the future looms over us all. But what the IB teaches us is balance and the importance of reflecting. We are learning to manage our time effectively and reflect in the hopes of building a successful future for ourselves with the help and constant support from those around us. As we continue on our new exciting journey, we would like to say on behalf of our year group a huge thank you to the following important people in our lives. To all our loving parents for your wonderful constant support through the ups and downs of teenager emotions. To our committed tutors for always being the kind, friendly faces in our lives. To our dedicated teachers for adapting so quickly to handle all the tricky situations they were put into, to support us and ensure our success. Thank you, Mr. Truan, for your resilience, tireless hard work, and of course, your sense of humor and patience when it came to managing our year group. Thank you, Ms. Stephanie, who was always available as a guiding and reassuring voice. We also wish to thank the Pre-U department for making our transition from IGCSEs to the IB so effortless, and for how you've prepared us to face the challenges in life.
Reflecting on the past is vital, but so is looking into the future. Finishing year 11 was a critical stepping stone into our futures. I can speak for all of us when I say we feel proud to move on to the next stage of our academic careers and to be part of pre-university year 12 and 13. Regardless where we go, the values that ISB has instilled from us, from our IGCSEs, will not be lost. As I said, no matter where we end up going, whether it be a foundation course in Melbourne, college in the UK, A-levels at GIS, or like me and IB at ISB, it inevitably will be challenging. From copious amounts of assignments, late nights working on projects, all while still maintaining somewhat of a social life. Although the process will be challenging, it will be incredibly rewarding.
Yes, it is so rewarding as each of us can take full control of our learning and prepare ourselves for university and the workplace. It's already the 11th week of year 12, and I cannot believe how fast time flies. Since starting the IB, many of my peers and I feel a strong sense of independence. Regardless of the course or program we are each embarking on, many will agree with me that this newly found independence feels quite scary, but also well worth having, not only for being able to help ourselves, but to help those around us and be caring global citizens.
As well as our academics, it's not important to lose sight of the bigger picture. After these next 2 years, most of us will be leaving our homes, our families, and our friends. So through all the tests, assignments, deadlines, and busy times during pre-U, let's make it a priority to spend meaningful time with each other to show how much we truly care. After all, our daily life and experiences and those who we decide to spend our time with make up and shape who we are as a person just as much and arguably even more than the courses or subjects we pursue. The future holds lots of exciting experiences and opportunities for growth. I wish us all luck.
So, my fellow classmates, no matter what this upcoming academic year throws at us or what life has in store for us, we can positively say we are well prepared and ready. We have an incredible support system behind us, so let's make the most of whatever the future holds. Good luck, everyone, wherever your journey takes you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Max and Mia, for those wonderfully reflective and considerate words. And now I would like to invite Datin Haja Sarima Haji Umar onto stage, ISB Board of Directors, to present the IGCSE Academic Excellence Awards to students who have achieved an incredible 8 or more A-star to A grades. Okay. Firstly, please could I welcome onto stage and congratulate Amar Rosazim. Amar achieved 2 A-stars and 7 A's. Now, has the next student prepared himself? Harry Kwang? Oh, athletic ability showing there. Well done. You still got strength in that other leg. Harry managed to achieve 2 A stars and 7 A's. And please could we welcome Aina Fadilla. And Aina achieved 3 A stars and 6 A's. And can we welcome and congratulate Max Pritchard onto stage. So Max achieved 3 A stars and 8 A's. And Rahul Paul. And Rahul achieved 4 A stars and 7 A's. And Adam Wong. Adam achieved 5 A stars and 3 A's. And Amy Hasnell. And Amy evenly distributed it across the 5 A stars and 5 A's. And Sivon Tan. Sivon achieved 5 A stars and 6 A's. And Junshan Su. So Junshan managed to achieve 6 A stars and 2 A's. And Linlet Mo'u. Linlet achieved 6 A stars and 4 A's. And Adam Nirwan. Adam successfully achieved 7 A stars and 2 A's. And Bunny Ho. And Bunny successfully achieved 7 A stars and 3 A's. And finally, to conclude the IGCSE Academic Excellence, our final student, Li Wei Go. And as you can see behind, Li Wei achieved a massive 9 A stars and 3 A's. Thank you very much, Datin Sarima. I think all those deserve another round of applause. Well, as we come to the end of tonight's special occasion, I'd firstly like to congratulate the students because none of them managed to trip up on stage or fall over at any point. And for girls in those heels, that's no mean feat, so very well done. And, oh, yeah, you can give them a round of applause. Good training for the future. But in all seriousness, we would like to remind ourselves of this unique year group. Unique as all year groups are with their varying characteristics, but unique for so much more. This is the year group, as you've heard already, and as you well know, went through the one-year IGCSE course in year 9 for some subjects. The year group who worked so very hard and then never got a chance to sit their exams. The year group who transitioned smoothly and effortlessly from year 11 into year 12 during the COVID-19 pandemic. And I would like to reiterate what Mr. Trewin and Max have already said, because it shows what an incredibly resilient year group you are. A year group who have demonstrated strength in character and ability to adapt, as well as showing admirable support to each other throughout it all. I am sure you will all agree that these are very important traits: strength, resilience, adaptability, compassion, along with hard work, of course, and a good sense of humor, but that will ensure your future success. We have no doubt that each and every one of you have a shining future ahead of you, and very bright, happy futures await. But we look forward to working with most of you over the next 2 years to continue to strengthen your skills and to develop you all into happy, successful, global learners, ready to take on the world. To our wonderful students, thank you all so much for your support and attendance tonight. We have now come to the end of the evening. Students, if you can just remain here for a moment, and we invite all teachers and family members to join us downstairs for some light refreshments. But before we go, I think we need to give one round of applause to each and every one of these students. Thank you very much. If you'd like to make your way downstairs, there'll be light refreshments for you.